All right, everyone, we are here with what should be War 5 against Furious Gods. Today I'll be taking in Leader Mr. Fantastic and Isophene. We've got Path 1 in Section 1, Path 5 in Section 2, and then a shared fight on one of the shared islands. So, a little behind on videos, so we're playing catch-up here. These should come out every other day or every day. Starting out here with Path 1, easy Isophene fight against Silver Surfer here. Silver Surfer being tactic, just meaning we have to retaliate after every special attack or we're going to end up with an unblockable Silver Surfer. As far as the node goes, there's nothing really to worry about here. Isophene has Nullify on her light attacks. It's a chance, it's not 100% chance. So we're going to do medium light combos to increase our chance of getting a Nullify in, and that'll take care of the regen buffs from the node, because I do believe this is still personal space regen. And then, yeah, that's about it. We don't have anything else to combat the regen. It's just building ego, nullifying, and I am going to special 2 spam instead of decreasing his energy resistance. And yeah, that should just take care of everything. So, starting out here, could have dashed in, didn't retaliate anyways. Now we've got our burst damage from Coda immediately to special 2, throw a big special 2, and that's going to be the game plan for the rest of the fight. Special 1, retaliate, hopefully regen gets nullified, special 2. And she can hit really hard through those egos. Even more if I can get some energy passives off of the special 1, but thanks to Coda, I'm not actually worried about it. Super easy Isophene fight. Second fight was my fight I was worried about. Enchantress here with Leader. Leader's debuffs aren't true debuffs in the realm of being purified or shrugged. So that has us bypassing masochism here, but the game plan was to push, get rid of the spells, which we do there perfectly fine. Get her to special 3, use our special 3, and just let the fact that we have recoils on take care of her health through the degen from special 3. So it was to push her to special 3, never let her throw special 1, that'll give her spells. So here I thought this special 3 would push her to special 3, but whether it does or doesn't, we should have our block held ready to go as soon as it comes out, and I don't do that. So there's a little bit of idle, and that results in that special 1 being thrown. Now this is bad because she has enough power that in the process of trying to remove these spells, and of course she's untouchable, I'm going to end up pushing her to special 1, and if she decides to throw special 1 into my block, we are going to take the degen damage from the reflect, and there it goes. So Enchantress. Not that I love plans that rely on tanking special 3s and stuff like that, but we go in, we didn't get more than 50% off, so we get to redo that exact same thing, and the only change you're gonna see is that I block after the special 3 and hopefully prevent her from throwing special 1 while we push her to special 3. So all spells gone, we're holding our power, we're pushing her special 3. Here I'm just going to assume she's going to come out of this without her special 3. So we hold block, and good so far. Push her red, there we go. And then just hope she throws special 3, and she doesn't. So, yeah. Next up, Path 5, Section 2. First fight here is Vox. Again, another very easy fight for Isophene. What we really just have to look out for is this falter, in case we get faltered from not making contact. But yeah, same thing as Nova. We are just going to special 2 spam and just nuke them on down. If we can work in an intercept, fine. If we can't, no big deal. We're going to constantly have that armor up buff that he gets nullified. So we have a power source there. Egos are up, even without Oh no, that is with the Fury, so 25% chunk off so far. Working another cheeky intercept there off a special 2. And then the last little bit down in burst. So again, easy fight for Isophene. Next up, I did not expect this fight to be that challenging, but that is because I did not expect Mighty Charge to actually remove leader's debuffs. So that kind of throws a speed wrench into the fight. I thought I was going to be able to manage power really well, get those Furies when we open the green door, and then maybe rarely have to intercept. But what you will see is a fight that plays off kind of slow in the beginning and then picks up at the end because I have to start intercepting because I don't like how long the fight has gone. So game plan was just to build our debuffs. Of course, I notice they're falling. I was hoping the Spectre would eventually reverse the willpower healing. We'll lose our invincible or indestructible gray boost there. I was also going to stick the special 2s, so again we could deal with this power gain with the withers and removing spells. At least there is that, just placing the wither removes the spells. But yeah, this ends up being a super slow fight than I anticipated. I guess we could have kept him cornered and kept building our debuffs, and then get this nice little regen reversal here. But by debuffs, this is pretty much the fight. You're just watching me punch a Wong in the face who's getting his spells removed. So you can see here, 1.5 minutes. I'm really starting to feel the fatigue of this fight. Like, oh man, we're not really getting anywhere quickly. And that's because I'm not intercepting. So trying to keep him over the door. There we got Furies. I believe here I'm going to start working in. Yep, intercepts. So now we are free of the protection. Doing a good chunk of damage now. Protection's back up. Green door's closed. Get an intercept there. Throw into a special 2. Should really heavy him now. He's at 100 charges. But I completely ignore that and just keep going. This is leader's last fight, so at least I didn't have to heal off of it, taking that burst damage from his charges. But you can see I'm not in danger of losing this fight. It's just slow. We're at 2.5 minutes. I just want this fight over at this point. Cheeky intercept after this special one to hopefully close it out. Nope. Didn't go for it. So let's try it here. Got it. Finish it. And that's that. Last fight of this war was this Nova here. Taking it with Isophene. This is not too complex of a fight. There's not enough debuffs here for him to go unblockable, but he has his own unblockable. So we have to look out for that, plus the tactic unblockable if we don't retaliate. So if you mess up Nova's special 1 or special 2 and don't retaliate it soon enough, then you're going to deal with an unblockable Nova. The other thing is he'll get his unblockable pretty quickly, because if you gain your unblockable and attack with it, it's going to raise his charges and then damage resistance and all that stuff from unblockable. So what you will actually see here, and I thought it was going to be a slower fight because of the reduction to unblockable damage, or to damage while you're unblockable. First off, I spam special 1. That's to keep this wither up. That's to deal with the passive power gain from both power snack and his own passive power gain from moving forward / dashing forward. But the burst damage, even while unblockable, is pretty significant. So yeah, there was no reason to wait out my own unblockable to throw special 2. If anything, the only way you could probably play this fight a little bit better is waiting out the power sting before throwing your special attack. But I take a couple power stings here and there. I try to throw some of the special 2s before the power sting gets on me. So you can see it's not really that big of a deal at all. I'd rather have the opening that I have during that combo to throw the special 2 instead of having to try and figure out another window later on. And I mean, even with the damage reduction, we're, what is this, 1 minute and 20 seconds? Yeah, it's not worth waiting out. So that was the end of that war. We ended up winning this war by a good chunk. So it's a good win at this point, good season at this point. I think we're trading wins 50-50. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe and give it a like, and I will catch you guys at the next war.